Alright, what's up everyone? How are we doing? Hope you're well. Good morning to you wherever you are in the world. Hope you all have a great day. Now I'm sitting here, obviously we talk about MMA here. I'm looking around, I'm thinking what are the storylines that you want to hear about? Of course, the biggest star in the sport's Conor McGregor. What is Conor McGregor gonna do next? As we know, he broke his leg. He's gonna come back. Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I just quickly want to tell you about I Trust Capital. Listen, you've heard about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, but did you know that you can invest in them while setting yourself up for retirement? Yes, that's right. With I Trust Capital, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies in a crypto IRA and get all the same tax advantages as a traditional IRA. I Trust Capital allows you to invest in over 24 of the most popular cryptocurrencies. And unlike the stock market, you can buy and sell 24 hours a day. The I Trust Capital platform is easy to use and it only takes a few minutes to create your account. Setting up an IRA is free and I Trust fees are low. It's time to start taking control of your financial future. With I Trust Capital, you get all the tax benefits of a retirement account whilst also investing in crypto. Join the tens of thousands of people who are already investing in cryptocurrency using their retirement account. And as a special offer to my listeners, I Trust Capital is giving $100 for a funding reward when you sign up at iTrustCapital/Bisping or click the link down below. iTrustCapital/Bisping, tax-free trading, no sign-up fee, no monthly fees, and they're going to give you $100 up front as a funding reward to get started. Okay, apologies, let's get back into it. Now, the fight that's going to happen, in my humble opinion, based on purely hunches and what I believe and speculation and what's going on in the media, and of course with my knowledge of the fight game, I'm telling you right now, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz 3 is going to go down Q2, Q3 next year. Conor's saying that he's recovering well. You know, he's feeling better and he's going to fight. Okay, he wants to come back. So he's going to fight for the belt straight away. Maybe he does, but I doubt that's going to happen because Nate Diaz, massive star as well, has only got one fight left on his contract. Now, we know there was talk about Khamzat Chimaev fighting Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz shut that down. He spoke to TMZ. He said, no way. He said, I want top guys. I want top 5. I want some of the best people in the world. Khamzat's still coming up. I don't want him. Okay. And then it came out today that Nate Diaz has just had his contract extended. Okay. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen Nate Diaz's contract, but something would lead me to believe that because they offered him the Chimaev fight and he turned the Chimaev fight down. Therefore, that would extend the contract. Okay, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong there, but that's what logic would say to me. And if you're the UFC, Nate Diaz, he wants to leave the promotion, obviously, that's his right, that's his prerogative. You want to use him, you want to cash in on him for the biggest fight possible. What is the biggest fight possible? Well, me and you both know, I just said it, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz 3. That's the big fight. That's the fight that everyone wants to see. Nate Diaz is huge. Conor McGregor is huge. You put them together. The first 2 fights were awesome. The third fight will be amazing as well. There you go. Everyone makes tons of money. Nate Diaz goes off, does whatever he wants. Okay? And on top of that, Nate Diaz and Conor, they're going back and forth on social media. Saturday night, what was it? Nate Diaz tweeted out how Conor let himself get fucked up hella times by Dustin Poirier. He's beyond me, something like that. And then the hand in the face emoji, which is one of my favourites. That and the laughing emoji are my go-tos. Then Conor came back. What did Conor say? Conor had something to say as well. He said to Nate Diaz, you lanky streaky piss. He got lumped around, talking about Dustin. He got lumped around and got lucky twice. That's it. It is what it is. Embarrassing night for Dustin though, all right? That close guard game, what the fuck was that? Wow, shocking. All good. Happy Saturday night horse. Yup, yeah. It's proper day, 12 day tomorrow, 12/12, the new St. Paddy's Day. All right, I'm not sure what all that's about. Conor just making excuses for going to beat up Dustin Poirier. But Nate Diaz and Conor are talking shit. They're always talking shit, they are. But the third fight's always going to be there. If I'm the UFC, I'm putting them up against one another. Khamzat would have been a great fight. I would have favoured Khamzat in that, just stylistically. But he turned it down, which is his right. And I kind of get his reasoning to a certain degree. Nate is only letting Khamzat build his name off Nate Diaz in that fight. A fight against Conor, a third fight. Nate's got a really good chance of winning that one. The second fight was extremely close. Certainly with Conor damaging his leg. I mean, how is Conor's leg going to be? One would assume he'll be okay. Anderson Silva came back and had a great career. But you can't take that for granted. Chris Weidman, he's not back yet. He broke his last, when was it? Early last year, March, April, May, something like that. Poor guy got an infection, I think, and then they've got to go back in and operate on his leg again. So rest up Chris Weidman. Anyway, Conor seems to be healing up. By all accounts, he's going to be back. Nate Diaz is the fight to make, okay? And on the flip side, Khamzat Chimaev, he is calling out Colby Covington. And Colby Covington isn't backing away from that one. He said, listen, this guy's just a hype train. Okay, I'll go out there. In fact, hold on, I'll give you the exact quote. What did Colby say about Khamzat? Because Colby said the same type of hype that the clickbait journalists, all these MMA media out there put on Street Judas Masvidal. The same hype. They hype Chimaev up. They can't stop talking about him and everything about this kid, this hype, and then boom, it gets halted. So it would get halted in a very violent way if we fought. And you don't want to hurt a kid's career before he even gets started. So you send him up here with me, he's never going to be the same person ever again. Obviously, Khamzat just recovered from COVID. Colby said, talk's cheap, everyone's running their mouth these days, but I don't see anybody actually doing something about it. He can say all these things and try and hype himself up and build himself up and all the rest of it, but he just quit. He just quit off the common cold. The common cold. This kid was ready to give it up. He was crying, he was retired, he was done off the common cold. All right, whatever, Colby. Listen, Colby says a lot of shit. Colby Covington, Khamzat Chimaev, what a fight that would be. I'm down for that one. I don't think Colby really wants to take that. Again, just like Nate Diaz not wanting to take that. I mean, why would you want to take that if you were Colby Covington? You just fought Kamaru again for the belt. Never went your way. Great fight. Did himself proud. But he's not the champ. Okay? He's going to fight someone, though. He's going to fight somebody. But do you want to take on Khamzat Chimaev, the guy with his crazy hype, the guy that is destroying motherfuckers, the guy that's picking people up, talking to Dana and slamming them down? I don't know if that's the fight you would take for him, but he does have to fight somebody. Colby's not going to get another shot. He just had 2 on the bounce back to back, right? Oh no, he beat Tyron Woodley in between. He had 1 fight with Woodley. Still, he's not going to get another title fight anytime soon, you know? So Khamzat is the guy with all the hype. But I don't know if he's the right person. For Khamzat fighting Colby Covington, that makes tremendous sense. Of course, you want to fight the guy that just lost to the champ, because then guess what? You beat him, you're up next. You're taking on Kamaru Usman. And I do believe one day we will see Kamaru Usman taking on Colby Covington. Anyway, the reason I brought up Khamzat and Covington was because Khamzat was originally linked to Nate Diaz. Pardon me, sorry. I've been hitting the head too many times. It's not going to happen now. I think next summer, Conor's first fight back will be against Nate Diaz. And think about it, it's a good fight in many ways because stylistically, Nate's not a wrestler. Nate doesn't kick much. Even when he does kick, it's not really good. That's a great comeback fight for Conor as well. Number one, it's a very winnable fight for both men. Nate won the first, Conor won the second. Very, very close fight. 5 rounds of fucking... It's a great fight, So they can both win the fight. But for Conor, Diaz isn't really a kicker. He kicks a little bit, but he hasn't got the best kicking game. He's not really a wrestler. Stylistically, it favours both men. You know what I mean? Of course, Nate Diaz is great on the ground. If they go to the ground because of a knockdown or whatever. But it's good for Conor. It's not all this crazy wrestling. In training camp, it's not a bunch of crazy wrestling. And it's not taking kicks and checking kicks. Because that psychologically for Conor's going to take a bit of time to come back. You know? So yeah, there it is. Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz 3 in... late summer, I would say. I mean, who knows? As long as everything goes well. Colby Covington, Khamzat Chimaev, sign me up for that one. Colby's talking a lot of shit. He's saying, listen, you know, Khamzat doesn't want to fight me. I don't know about that. I think Khamzat does want to fight him. I think there's a potential that Colby doesn't want to fight him. As I said, not because he's scared. Colby's not scared. As I said yesterday on the video with Amanda Nunes, us fighters that step into an octagon with 4-ounce gloves and you can pretty much do anything under the sun in terms of rules. We don't get scared, okay? We are brave people. We're warriors, bro. But we are. Do you know what I mean? So scared isn't the right word. But is it the smartest career move? I don't think it is. I don't think for Colby right now, taking on the guy with all the hype is not a good idea, because even if he beats him, he doesn't get to fight for the belt. Anyway, I'm waffling on. It's almost Christmas. What do you guys want? It's end of the year. Do you want to see some end of the year review shows, wrap-ups, best knockouts, best submission, best fighter, all that type of stuff? I don't know why I'm asking, because you're going to fucking get it anyway. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed that. Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz will be happening. Khamzat Colby, I don't know. My guess is not anytime soon. All right, 1 week before Christmas, can you believe it? Where did 2021 go? I haven't started my Christmas shopping. I haven't done anything. I haven't bought anything for the kids or anything for the wife. So I'm going to get off YouTube and I better start doing some online shopping. Hope you're well. Hope Christmas prep is going well. Take care, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff.